Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to the Talk All Thing podcast. We are speaking all things CAF Champions League football. All things CAF Champions League draw. Breaking news, the draw for the CAF Champions League and the Confed Cup. CAF Confederations Cup has been made just a few minutes ago, and very, very exciting. Leadership, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
No, man. Hey,
I'm good, yeah.
CAF draw has been made. Very, very
I
interesting. Confed Cup Stellenbosch is making their first ever at least appearance on that end. What is that? Is it Sekhukhune United that failed to go through? They were knocked off in the preliminary round. Is it Sekhukhune?
Yes, Sekhukhune.
Yeah, Stellenbosch, their first ever appearance
in
the CAF Confederations Cup. What do you think of that feat? Is it a good and great achievement for them? Does teams participating in the CAF Confederations Cup and CAF Champions League probably, are they helping our league? Are they helping our national team?
Yes, coming to this CAF group stage draw and then also Confederation group stage draw. We have seen how teams are being grouped. Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D. So talking about the Confederation Cup, coming to Stellenbosch, coming to your question about the Stellenbosch first time appear in the Confederation Cup. Up to so far they did well. They have managed to progress to the group stage. So the draw have been made. So this helps them going forward to gain the experience since it's their first time appearance in the Confederation Cup. So it's going to help them grow physically, mentally. It will help them going forward in the Premier Soccer League and also in the Bafana squad, because it will source the Bafana in terms of players that will be gaining experience and learning, knowing how to expect from African football as a whole.
So this CAF competitions, our South African teams, because in the past, not even in the past, even today, it's still dominated by North Africans. Season in and season out, you see Zamalek winning because Zamalek won the Confed Cup. Al Ahly won the CAF Champions League. They played the Super League, and Zamalek won on penalties. So, and it seems as if these competitions, they help their national teams. So, South African teams, I think it's high time that this trophy should be taken very, very serious.
Definitely, I fully agree with you, Spuda. South African team must start realizing this Confederation Cup, even Confederation Cup, they are very serious competition because there is a lot of money that they have been invested in these two cups. So the South African team, they must start realizing that it's time for them to pick up their socks and make sure that they perform up to the standard, because really we need to, if we want to insource Bafana for the players, so we need to compete with the best team in Africa.
With the best of the best.
Exactly. So South African must start taking these cups or this Confederation Cup and CAF Champion Cup seriously, because really it's as a nation we're gonna benefit from these two cups. So it's very, very, very vital for South African team to compete and to start taking their local games seriously, so that come to the end of the year they must be part of this lucrative
competitions. No, I agree with you. It is just a pity that Sekhukhune, they were knocked out, but they were knocked out on goals difference.
Yes.
That's the thing. They tried their best, but we want South African teams to perform. Speaking about this CAF Confederations Cup and CAF Champions League, particularly helping our national team, we saw what Bafana did in in African Cup of Nations, and the majority or the bulk of the players comes from Mamelodi Sundowns, and you can check that the CAF experience, it helped them a lot. I remember Grant Kekana, they asked him when there were proceedings, and he said, no, at Mamelodi Sundowns we are used to playing in these high pressure games in CAF Champions League, so the crowd, the hospitality, the atmosphere, the intimidations of the ref, of the crowd. So when you get to the international space, at least you are used to such. So the gap is not too far. Bigger. Even if probably the Moroccans, most of the players, they play abroad, but the CAF Champions League at least takes you a standard up, where we saw how Bafana was able to compete because of most of those Sundowns players, they are used to
this kind of environment.
Yeah, this type of environment. I think it's very, very important. Well, let's go to the draw today. Very interesting. There's a couple of, we are checking it even now on the screen. You will see it on top of your screen. Group A, TP Mazembe, Young Africans, Al Hilal, MC Alger. Out of those those two teams, which teams do you think will proceed? We will not go to
coming to the CAF Champions League group stage draw. Yes, as we have said, Group A, we've got TP Mazembe, Young Africans, Al Hilal, and MC Alger from Algeria. So both, those four teams are very, 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 very strong teams. Yes, they perform well, they play well, so they are not there by mistake. They are there because they have played a very, very good football. So especially Young Africans and TP Mazembe and Al Hilal. Remember, Al Hilal have knocked out Sundowns. I don't on the CAF Champions League when they beat them at home. I remember that goal, that was the solitary goal that was scored.
No,
it was during Hulan Mukwena when they were playing in a semi-final. Or is it semi-final?
No, it's not Al Hilal. It's not Al Hilal. This one Sundowns always whips it. But I don't want us to dwell on this one. Yes. Just pass. Give us two teams.
No, two teams that I think they will progress to the quarterfinal. Yeah. Maybe I can pick up Young Africans and Al Hilal from Sudan.
Okay, Young Africans and Al Hilal. Just give us what you think. Engage with us on the comments. Do you agree with this Orlando Pirates legend supporter? I don't agree with him. TP Mazembe, last season they went as far as the semi-finals of the CAF Champions League. They were knocked out by Al Ahly when it comes to goal difference between because in Lubumbashi they played to a 0-0 draw, and then of course Al Ahly in Cairo, you know how they are. So I think TP Mazembe and Young Africans will go.
But remember, in football there is no therefore. There is no therefore. Yeah. Not therefore that TP Mazembe able to progress to the same final means that automatically they will qualify. No, it doesn't work like that in football. In football, anything can happen. Well, a small team can just rise above.
So when you see
make a very, very surprise.
Okay. No, it's fine. Let's go to Group B. We see there Mamelodi Sundowns, Raja Casablanca, Esvar, a team from Morocco. Is it? Yeah.
Manima.
Morocco, and Manima Union from DRC. So that AS Afra, normally it's supposed to be Wydad Casablanca in this group, but they didn't make it in the top two. That's why they are not on the CAF Champions League. So in this group, Group B, Mamelodi Sundowns, Raja, AS VAR, and Manima Union. Which one do you think? Which two teams are you are you saying they're going to proceed?
This is a death group.
Yeah.
It's a group of death, as maybe I can say, put it in that way. Very tough group. Both those four teams are very strong teams. So I think Raja Casablanca and Mamelodi Sundowns will progress to the next quarterfinal.
Which team, between Raja and Casablanca, which one do you see them topping the group?
Raja Casablanca is going to top the group. Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be the second. Yes. So those two teams, they will progress to the quarterfinals.
Quarterfinals, because if you, in CAF Champions League, if you become second, let's say Mamelodi Sundowns become second, they're going to meet a certain team in a group that came first. Number one meets number two and vice versa.
But in this group B, I think Raja Casablanca is going to top the group, and then Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah, you did say that.
Is the next.
Yeah. Group C, Al Ahly, Belzouat, Orlando Pirates, and Stade d'Abidjan. According to me, Group B is not a group of death. Group C is a group of death. Because when you see, why am I saying that? CR Belouizdad is always every season in the CAF Champions League quarterfinal. Orlando Pirates have been missing for decades, because we know Orlando Pirates, you come after 15 years, you appear this season, and then you go missing for the next 10 years, and then you come. So, as an Orlando Pirates fan, give me what you think of this group. Before I come to you, let me say, this is a group of death, but as a South African, I just hope that Pirates qualifies secondly, but group of death. What do you think of that? Which two teams are going to proceed there?
Man, don't forget that Pirates is not it's the first team to took a CAF Champions League. So the experience is still there.
Nah, those players are no longer there. Malfish,
yes,
all of those players,
but the status still remains. The status still remains. The star is still there on our jersey. So we still have that status. So the boys, they knew, Orlando Pirates is not a team of that. It's a team that need to perform up to their best or up to their ability, because as they knew that the history of Orlando Pirates says a lot. So they must just carry on with that history. Make sure that they are not there to add numbers. They are there to add value. We want this second star. So I think with this the group that we had, this depth.
We've got depth now.
Yes, we've got depth in our team. So I think we'll manage to progress
pull through
to the last 8 teams.
You know that Belouizdad.
I don't know much about that team that we are still
it's a
singing about it.
Formidable
so,
club.
Yes, I know it's a formidable
club. And Kani
club.
Somalia, by the way, Kani Somalia is there.
He's playing for that team.
Yeah.
Yes, but Orlando Pirates will surprise many people. Will surprise many teams in this.
Saying Al Hilal.
No.
Al Ahly.
Al Ahly and Orlando Pirates will progress to the last 8 teams.
Al Ahly and Orlando Pirates will pass on.
Exactly.
To the last 8.
Well,
I hope, as a South African, I really hope that Orlando Pirates makes it through, because as I'm observing I observed Orlando Pirates, and even after the M10 final, listen to some few of the players. I think the team spirit of Orlando Pirates is there. It's there, because I think it's something that you struggled with over the years.
Over the consistency. Struggle with consistency.
And I think with team spirit as well, you were
they were not. We play as a team. We are combined. We play we are not playing individuals. Now we are playing as a team, and we are consistent in all games. Remember, all games that we have played 15 games in all competition, in all different competitions. So we have never lost a single game.
Oh, this far?
Up to so far this season. Yes, in all different competition. We have played 15 games. We have never lost any games. We have through 2 games. So, and we have been scoring goals. So it shows consistency and maturity amongst players. So this thing can take us further. You understand? Want to carry on with this momentum.
With this momentum, you stand a chance there. So if you can dwell a little bit, where do you think, because it's 2 leg fixtures, where are you going to get your points there? From which team?
We're going to get points from CR.
Belzudwat. 3 points or 6 points?
We're going to get 6 points. Away and home game. We're going to beat them. Away, we're going to beat them 1-0. Coming to the home game, we're going to beat them 2-0. Make it 3-0. And then from the state of
Abidjan, or what is the team from?
State Abidjan.
6 points as well.
6 points as well.
6 plus 6 is 12.
Exactly.
Al
Ahly gonna beat Al Ahly at home, gonna draw them at Egypt.
It means you're going to be number 1 in the group.
Exactly. Anything is possible in football. Remember, my friend, anything is possible. Al Ahly is no more that fearful team in the Kefa Champions League. So any team can beat Al Ahly. So and they have been beaten previously. So I don't see them. I don't see them giving us just a problem. So we'll beat them.
But Al Ahly will definitely qualify. But
they will definitely qualify. But I think Orlando Pirates will top the group. Yes, they will come the second.
Because Al Ahly, probably, as I've analyzed them in group stages, what they make sure that they qualify, and then it seems as if they start to up their game in the quarterfinals. Because normally, even Mamelodi Sundowns, we once beat them in the when Pete was still the coach. We beat them in the group stages, but they beat us in the knockout. What you are alluding off camera, Orlando Pirates 2013 and 2015. 2015 was confirmed. But 2013, you beat them in the CAF Champions League group stage.
Exactly.
And they beat you in the final. So we need to up our games, because when it comes to knockout, they're a different breed altogether.
So that's why I'm saying Al Ahly doesn't possess any danger to Orlando Pirates, because we used to play with them previously. So they knew us, we knew them. So it's gonna be a tough game, but at the end of the day, we're gonna win.
ES, the Tunis experience, a team that was last season, they lost to in the final. They lost to Al Ahly. They beat Mamelodi Sundowns home and away 1-0. Pyramids FC, they were there, but they were there in the group stages. They never made it through, because Sundowns was also paired with them. And then GDSE from Angola, Tilojoba. Which team?
I see 2 teams. Experience of Tunisia and Pyramids of Egypt. They will make it to the last 8. Yes, those 2 teams, they will make it to the last 8, because experience, they've got experience. They have played in this lucrative cup for many years. So their experience, yes, it says a lot. So they will probably go to the next round.
Yes. If I go to Group B, you said Raja number 1, Sundowns number 2. I'd actually love Sundowns to become number 2, because when they come number 2, at least they will come with a team. They will play with a team which was top in that other group. And in the history of Champions League, and then the advantage is that if you are
you say number 1 is gonna be pairing with number 1?
No,
each group, or number 1 is gonna be pairing with the
number 2.
Second from the other group.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. If Sundowns number 2, we're gonna play number 1 of another group.
Exactly.
And you know what's the advantage? The advantage is the home fixture will be mine. The home ground. The home ground advantage. I think in this fit we must become.
But remember, it plays with 2 leagues.
Yes. But the first most.
So if you can have advantage of coming back home, then we'll still have your advantage of the home ground.
It's true, but when I check Sundowns history, not only Sundowns history, but if you can check the CAF Champions League, most teams which make it to the final and semi-final, it's a team that they first play home, because like experience, they made sure that they beat Sundowns 1-0. They came here, they packed the bus, and they countered. So in most instances, that's why Sundowns, as a Sundowns supporter, that's one of the things that have been failing us even in the past, to say We used to play with them away, and maybe they win 1-0, and then when they come in, they defend not. So I think even when Sundowns went and win the 2016 CAF Champions League, what happened is that we played Zamalek home, we beat them 3-0 here by Lucas Mastamoripe. When we went there, we closed shop. So I think the second feat will be advantageous.
Yeah, I know playing at away game first in Africa is very difficult because there are many challenges that we face. But that notion, that mentality, that when you are away, you have to pack the bus. You have to play like we are at home, because in CAF Champions League, there is no away, there is no a home game. When you go there, you must make sure that you rep the game. Whether it's away or home, make sure that you score goals. You play as much as you want to score goals. But if you can just go there and pack the bus, thinking that when you're coming back at home, then you will win the game. That mentality is totally wrong. According to me, it's not the right mentality, because you need to win away and home games. Understand? So because you never know what's gonna happen. Even though the away team can beat you at home, it's possible. So make sure that when you are away or you are home, make sure that you win. What is important is to win the game.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter whether you are away, you are playing away or you are playing home. Make sure that you collect points. What is necessary is points. It's not about the home or the away. It's all about 3 points. That will take you
further
on the good position, which is what you want, number one. So if you're gonna take advantage or you're gonna take that mentality off, when you are playing at home, you'll play better. Then when you play away, then you'll just take the bus. That's the wrong mentality. You must remove it. Make sure that you play the game, you give it the chance. Is it away or home? Make use of opportunity.
Well, that's our opinions, ladies and gentlemen, today. That's our statements, that's our sentiments. Kindly continue to interact with us. Tell us what is your comments, what is your perspective. Is Orlando Pirates going to make it through this group of death? Because very, if you know Belozui, that has been there for the past 5 years consistently in the quarterfinal. Mamelodi Sundowns under the new feet of Manoba Mneti. Do you think they will make it through the group stages? Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? Tell us on the comments. Thank you.